It's the stuff of nightmares.
Great horrors do not occur overnight, nor do they develop in vacuum. They develop by small compromises unnoticed by many people. And these compromises can be on the part of architect while designing buildings for fire safety. Awareness of fire safety has been compelled by many tragic accidents in the past. Fire safety is always seen as fulfilling the minimum requirements set up by the codes or the work of a fire consultant by providing the firefighting installation in the building. It is never seen as something related to building design. The bylaws and the code specifies the minimum requirements which are fulfilled to get sanction. The architect needs to go over and above these codes and design the building in such a way that so as to achieve maximum fire safety in the buildings. The objective of this lecture is to give insight into fire safety in buildings and establish why the role of an architect becomes important while designing the building for fire safety. The figure shows the percentage distribution of fires worldwide by types. Among all the fires, about 35.5% happen in structures. Loss Prevention Association estimates death of 25,000 persons and monetary loss of rupees 2,000 crores worth material and property due to fire. World Fire Statistics shows India loses about 25,000 lives annually to fire, which is highest among the countries. This establishes the fact that more attention is required in the area of fire safety in buildings. Fire Accidents Investigations. In the fire incidents of AMRI Hospital, Kolkata, the patients could not escape the building due to the smoke spread in the building. In the fire incidents of Sri Krishna School, Kumbakonam, Tamil Nadu, the materials used for the thatch were the reason for number of deaths. Thus, investigations prove that among the various reasons of loss of life and property in a fire incidents, building design had a major role to play. In the Kamla Mills fire incidents, the office was converted into restaurant. The architect and interior designers were booked for violating fire safety rules. Contemporary buildings have many such features which instead of contributing in containment of fire add to its spread, like unusual heights, slender structural frames, lightweight curtain walls, complex service systems, large open spaces, use of combustible materials, large closely spaced windows, etc., which make them more vulnerable to fire. Fires that are small soon will be tall. The figure shows the 4 stages of fire development where active and passive fire protection measures will play an important role during development of fire. Although architects are not trained as fire scientists, it is important for them to be aware of the fundamental principles of fire safety. Fire prevention is our intention. So, the aim and objectives for designing for fire safety should be to build a structure that will resist a fire of maximum intense heat and does not collapse until the occupants safely evacuate the building. The 5 components of fire protection for designing for fire safety are preventing initiation of fire, restricting growth and spread of fire, containing fire within specified boundaries, providing means of escape, controlling fire by automatic devices. Architect needs to have vision to see beyond and critically consider the building design in relation to possibility of fire. Designing for escape. The escape routes are another such important design decision which can prevent panic and help in easy evacuation of people. Designing for smoke control. Most of the deaths in fire are due to smoke inhalation and not due to burning. Smoke has carbon monoxide which is very dangerous and it causes disorientation and loss of breath. There are many design features which add to the problems of smoke spread. Designing for firefighting. Firefighting is done to evacuate the people trapped in a fire building. Many times the design features such as the false walls usually provided for aesthetic reasons become hindrance in firefighting. Innovative fire engineering techniques. A well executed study and willingness of fire officials to work with architects can give workable solutions without compromising with freedom in designing. The first green high rise office building to be completed in New York City, Haas Tower, accurately represents the talent and intellect that drives Foster and Partners towards the innovative and groundbreaking design. Pompidou Center, Paris, the atrium features escalators which run through a three-storied water sculpture titled Icefall, built with thousands of glass panels which cools and humidifies the lobby air. Fire safety is a subject related to design, planning, and operation of buildings for human safety through fire prevention and management. So, the design parameters for fire safety in buildings are designing and planning, means of escape, compartmentation, structural protection, smoke movement and control, and firefighting. Thus, the responsibility of architects does not end with designing buildings to earn bread, but for human welfare and for greater job satisfaction. Thank you.